Hello friends, welcome to Mendoza, a place where every sunrise feels like an invitation to experience something extraordinary. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just someone who loves discovering new places, you're about to fall in love with this corner of the world. Have you ever been somewhere so beautiful it just makes you laugh out loud? That's the magic of Mendoza. The laughter here is contagious, echoing through the vines and carried on the breeze. Picture this. Brilliant blue skies stretching endlessly above, vineyards rolling out in every direction, and the majestic Andes Mountains standing guard on the horizon. It's a landscape that feels almost unreal, like a painting come to life. From the moment you arrive, you're wrapped in the energy of this place. Warm sun on your skin, the gentle rustle of leaves, and a sense of excitement that seems to hum in the air. Every breath you take is filled with the scent of earth and grapes, promising adventure. The secret to Mendoza's charm? It's the wine, of course, but also the promise of something delicious and unexpected around every corner. Here, every meal is a celebration, and every glass of wine tells a story. Vineyards stretch for miles, their neat rows marching toward the mountains. It's a partnership between nature and people, a collaboration that results in something truly special, something you can taste in every glass you raise. I came here with a simple mission: to eat, drink, and meet the passionate people who pour their hearts into every bottle. Each path through the vines leads to a new discovery, a new friend, and a new story to share. Mendoza is a wine lover's paradise, but it's also a haven for anyone who loves life, laughter, and the joy of being together. Whether you're here for the wine, the food, or the company, you'll find something to celebrate. Every vine here tells a story of family traditions, of dreams nurtured over generations, and of journeys that begin with a single grape and end in a glass raised in good company. So come with me and let's discover these stories together. We'll wander sun-drenched vineyards, meet incredible people, and sip some of the world's best wine. Along the way, we'll share laughter, learn secrets of the land, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Mendoza opens its arms and invites you in for a glass, a meal, and a memory. So let's set out on this adventure together, because the best stories are the ones we share. Let's go! The first sip, a bodega called Family. Here, wine isn't just a drink, it's a story, a memory, and a celebration of roots that run deep beneath the Mendoza soil. Our first stop is a small family-run winery, more like arriving at a friend's home than a business. The air is filled with laughter, the scent of earth, and the promise of something special. Javier, the owner, greets us with a hug and a smile shaped by decades of harvests. His hands are stained with the color of Malbec, and his eyes shine with pride. He leads us through his vineyard, pausing to touch the leaves and talk to the grapes as if they're old friends. He shares stories of how the land has been in his family for 4 generations, each vine a living memory. In the cool, dim cellar, the air is thick with the scent of earth and oak barrels. This is where grape juice dreams of becoming wine, where patience and hope are sealed in every cask. Javier taps a barrel and smiles. Patience. Good things take time. He explains how each vintage is a lesson in waiting, in trusting the process, and in honoring the past. We gather outside under the shade of a sprawling tree, the sun painting golden patterns on the table. Javier pours a deep ruby Malbec, its color glowing in the afternoon light. "Welcome to my family," he says, his voice warm and genuine. The wine flows, and so do the stories of harvests, celebrations, and the love that binds generations together. The first sip is more than wine. It's sunshine, mountain air, history, and love in a glass. You taste Javier's story, the laughter of his children, the wisdom of his ancestors, and the hope for the future. In that moment, surrounded by new friends and a perfect glass, I realized this trip was going to be unforgettable. The sense of belonging, of being welcomed into a family, made every sip taste even richer. This isn't just wine, it's a family's legacy, poured into every glass. And as the sun set over the vines, I knew I'd carry this memory with me forever. How to taste wine the fun way. Forget the rules. Wine tasting is about enjoyment, not expertise. Here's the simple guide. Look at the wine's color. Light red, deep purple, golden yellow. Swirl the glass to wake up the aromas. Take a big sniff, berries, vanilla, chocolate, or just wine. There's no wrong answer. Take a sip, let it roll around your mouth and notice the flavors. Sweet, tart, dry, fruity. It's like being a flavor detective. Swallow or spit if you're tasting a lot. Notice the aftertaste, the finish. That's it. You've tasted wine. The more you do it, the more you notice. The only question that matters: do you like it? If yes, you've succeeded. Malbec, the grape that found its home. Once a little-known variety, it has become a symbol of transformation and resilience, thriving in a land far from where it began. Malbec is Mendoza's superstar, but its journey started in the southwest of France, where it struggled to shine. There, the grape faced harsh weather and disease, never quite reaching its full potential. But when it arrived in Argentina, everything changed. In Mendoza, Malbec found paradise, a place where it could finally flourish and express itself fully. The secret? Mendoza's abundant sunshine and unique high-altitude soils. The intense sunlight helps the grapes develop deep color and flavor, while the rocky, mineral-rich earth gives them character and complexity. Malbec grapes ripen into rich, dark fruit flavors. Think blackberry, plum, and even hints of violet. The grapes are hand-picked at just the right moment, ensuring every bunch is bursting with flavor. Black cherry notes emerge, while Mendoza's cool mountain nights lock in freshness and vibrant acidity, balancing the wine's richness with a lively, refreshing finish. Here, Malbec became a blockbuster, finally getting the lead role it always deserved. Wineries across Mendoza celebrate this grape, crafting wines that have put Argentina on the world wine map. It's a friendly wine, smooth, rich and inviting, with velvety tannins that make every sip a pleasure. Malbec's approachable style welcomes both seasoned wine lovers and curious newcomers. Every winery has its own take, some bold and powerful, others elegant and subtle. From single vineyard expressions to creative blends, Malbec's versatility shines through. Tasting them side by side is a journey through geography and artistry, revealing how soil, altitude and winemaker's vision shape each bottle's personality. Malbec proves how a grape can find its true self in the right place. In Mendoza, it's not just a crop, it's a story of adaptation, hope and discovery. In Mendoza, it's easy to love, whether you're a wine expert or a first-timer. The region's warm hospitality and breathtaking landscapes make every glass even more memorable. This French grape found its glorious home under the Argentinian sun, where it's celebrated in every vineyard and every glass poured. And every glass tells that story, a story of transformation, passion, and a grape that finally found where it truly belongs. There's nothing better than lunch at a Mendoza winery. Forget stuffy restaurants. Here, you dine outdoors surrounded by vines and mountains. The air smells of grilled meat, laughter, and happiness. Argentinians are masters of the asado, their legendary barbecue. Empanadas, sizzling sausages, and thick, juicy steaks arrive, each bite better than the last. The steak is so tender, seasoned simply, and paired perfectly with Malbec. Wine and meat dance together, each enhancing the other. Side dishes, fresh salads, roasted potatoes, grilled vegetables, are all farm to table, bursting with flavor. Everything is grown just steps from your table. Eating here is more than a meal, it's a memory. The view, the food, the wine, it's pure joy. You wish you could bottle the moment. This is Mendoza at its best. Scenery and wine are wonderful, but Mendoza's true magic is its people. The Mendocinos are warm, generous, and proud of their home. From winemakers to street vendors, everyone welcomes you with a smile. Life here is tranquilo, calm, unhurried, and full of connection. People take time to talk, to share, to enjoy the moment. Sophia, pouring our wine, says her favorite thing isn't the mountains or wine, it's family. Every Sunday her whole family gathers for asado, laughter and stories. Food and wine are excuses to bring people together. Hospitality here transforms you from tourist to guest. Sharing a glass with a winemaker is sharing a piece of their history. The kindness of Mendoza's people ties the whole experience together. They open not just their wineries but their hearts. That's what makes Mendoza unforgettable. One of the best ways to explore Mendoza's wine country? By bicycle. It's the perfect pace. Sun on your arms, vineyard scents in the air, birds singing. The roads are flat and lined with poplars, making for a leisurely ride. You can stop whenever you want, take in a view, visit a bodega, or just breathe. We'd pedal, then pause for a tasting, sip torrontés in a garden, and ride on. It breaks the day into chapters of gentle exercise and delicious rewards. Cycling connects you to the land and the journey between wineries. You notice the details, soil, irrigation channels, old farmhouses. The best adventures are the slow ones. In Mendoza, the space between A and B is filled with sunshine, smiles, and the promise of another great glass. Sometimes the journey is the destination. As the sun sets over the Andes, I feel grateful for this feast for the senses and soul. I want you to imagine yourself here. Sun on your skin, friends around you, Malbec in hand, asado on the breeze. Start dreaming of your own Mendoza adventure. Picture cycling down a country lane, tasting wine that's pure sunshine. Mendoza isn't just a destination, it's an experience that stays with you. It's about discovery, simplicity, and a culture that celebrates life. Whether you're a wine expert or just enjoy a glass at dinner, Mendoza welcomes you. Let yourself dream. Make Mendoza your next adventure. The perfect time is when you decide to go. Life is short, the world is wide, and Mendoza is waiting. All it needs is you. As my time in Mendoza ends, I think about what I'll take home. Sure, I have bottles of Malbec, but the real souvenirs are the moments you can't pack. Laughter over a meal, sunrise over the Andes, sun on your face as you pedal through vineyards. These memories live inside you, changing you for the better. This is why we travel, to collect moments, not things. A trip like this reminds you to cherish experiences and say yes to new adventures. The real treasure is the memory of the journey. Wherever you go next, savor those moments like a fine wine. They're the true souvenirs. Thank you for coming with me to Mendoza. Now, what's for lunch? I'm starving.